Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I do my basic baddie look and how the army finessed me, like and subscribe and keep watching this video. So, I did my eyebrows off the camera because it stresses me out. So, now I'm going to tell you how I got finessed into joining the army. So when I was in 12th grade, I knew I was going to college. That was that. But for whatever reason, at the time, one of my homegirls at my school, she was like, oh, join the military with me. And so, you know, I ain't put no thought into it. I was like, bet. So she linked me up with her recruiter. And, you know, we talked for a little minute. And then next thing you know, I graduated high school early June. Then I want to say June 9th, I went to MEPS. And at MEPS, you know, they're like, that's when you enlist, you sign your contract, all that. And so there I was signing my contract literally, I want to say it was the day after I graduated high school. And I was like, whew. I didn't tell my mom or nothing. So I came home one day, and I was like, Mom, I joined the military. Oh, she was not happy at all. She was upset. But, I mean, obviously, she got over it eventually. So then my recruiter came to the house one day, and he's like, oh, you're shipping out October 8th, I think. It was October, I'm pretty sure it was October 8th. And I was, man, when I tell you, I was sitting on the couch crying. I was like, oh no, I don't want to leave. Like, because like I said, I knew I was going to college. I knew I was going to college. Like, growing up, I never, ever thought about joining the military. And so when he was like, yeah, you're leaving in October, and I was like, no, I'm supposed to be starting college in August. So, you know, that's not going to work. Man, I cried for a long time. Then when the day finally came, I don't think I cried. I don't remember. I don't think I cried. But so then my homegirl who asked me to join, she was supposed to ship out before me. But what happened was she ended up getting meningitis or something, and she couldn't go. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I graduated basic in December 2013. And, you know, it was during Christmas time, so they let us come home before we went to AIT. And so, you know, I came home, and, you know, I was talking to my homegirl, who's the reason I even joined. And she was like asking me, you know, how was basic training, And, like, when people ask me, I can't tell you how basic training was because, the type of person I was during basic, yeah, we're thanking God that I made it. So after that, you know, she was supposed to go to basic, I want to say in January. So, you know, at this point, I think the end of the first week of January, I had to go to AIT during the first week. I think January 4th, I had to be in Virginia for AIT. So we go, well, I go. And, you know, she's in basic or whatever. So sometime, maybe 4 weeks go by, maybe not even. Our recruiter hit me up and was like, oh, what's up with your girl? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, she didn't make it through basic. I'm like, what you mean? Apparently, my recruiter said she was getting bullied and she had to be on like a buddy program where she couldn't have no weapons unless somebody, like, she couldn't have no weapons. Like, she basically had to have a buddy at all times. And I was like, what? That's crazy. So after that, I'm like, dang, this girl really finessed me into join. Didn't even make it too basic. To this day, still not in the military to this very day. I don't even talk to her no more, but to this day, she's still not in the military. And so I just feel like I was finessed. Because when I tell you, like, they say the military is meant to break you down and build you back up. But I don't feel like I got broken down and built back up. Like, I feel like I was the same person going and I left the same person. And, like, I literally only now see the difference because now I've been in for 7 years. But, like, when I first joined, I was 18, 19 years old. And I'm just like, when I look back at how I used to be in basic, I'm like, I really grew up. And like how I was in AIT, I really grew up. But although I'm gonna have to tell y'all these stories another time because, yeah. But like basic training, it's literally not hard. Like, they be having all these horror stories on how basic is gonna be. I mean, I don't know. I heard basic is easier now. But, like, when I was in basic, your girl was struggling. Not like, doing the stuff, but, like, I guess behavior-wise, I was struggling. Because I'm not used to nobody yelling at me or being in my face like that. And to this day, I still not used to nobody trying to yell in my face. And so it's just like literally a learning experience. And so like, if I had to tell my younger self something about joining the military, I would be like, do your own research. Like, don't just join because your friend was like, let's join. You don't have nothing else to do. When really, I had plans on going to college. I mean, I still went to college. I still graduated. I'm grateful. But you have to realize what is your plan for the military? Like, what are you trying to get out of it? Like, if you don't know what you're trying to get out of it, don't do it. Because, like, it's literally built to make yourself a better version of you. That's how I feel about it. Like, I've been in for 7 years, and like last year, I re-enlisted for 6 more. And so, like, it's really designed for you. And I would say, like, because I'm National Guard. So you need to know the difference between National Guard, active duty, and reserve. Because they're all very different. But, like, I knew I wanted to go to college. So that's why active duty was never an option for me. I knew I wanted to go to college. But because, you're going to meet lifelong friends when you go to basic. And you're not going to want to leave them. So you're going to be in basic like, I should have went active duty. But, they're lifelong friends. So even long after, y'all still going to be talking. Y'all still going to be friends. And I promise you, they're going to be the best friends you have in your life. So pretty much just like basic, I was blessed I made it out of AIT. Because like I said, I wasn't used to certain stuff. And you know, the military, they like to do stuff how they like to do it. And Kerr like to do stuff the way she like to do it. So, but luckily, it all worked out in the end because they almost had me. They almost had me, boy. But it's okay. So you know, after you leave AIT, you go to your first, so-called your first duty station. But in my case, since I'm National Guard, I go to my unit, right? And you know, come to find out, I was supposed to have a bonus because of my MOS. Guess who never told me about my bonus? My recruiter. Cause I ain't even gonna get into it about recruiters. Cause right now, I love recruiters. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like I have so many recruiter friends all of a sudden. But yeah, if y'all want to join, I know a few good recruiters. They ain't gotta live in the same city, I don't think. But yeah, so you know, I get to my unit. They're like, "Yeah, you're supposed to have a bonus." And I'm like, what? Where my bonus? Because the bonuses, they can, I think it was supposed to be like a $20,000 bonus. My recruiter never told me. So, guess who never got their bonus? Me. So, yeah, that is how I got finessed. I ain't get my bonus. If you really want to join, be sure that's really what you want to do. Because when you don't want to be in it no more, some people do stupid stuff to try to get out of it. And I'm telling you, don't do nothing stupid. Don't say nothing stupid. Just be sure that's what you want to do. Because it will change your life. Possibly for the better, possibly for the worse. But like, so if you want to know how not to get finessed, hit me up and I will point you to the right direction. Oh, and last thing, choose a job that you actually want to do. Don't let a recruiter just throw you into any job. Or don't choose a job just because you've seen it on a commercial and you think it looks cool. Choose a job that is right for you. And if I was active duty, I would look this bad every weekend. But I'm National Guard, so I could look this bad every day.